Salute for country people. Time for Pidgin debate. Sabisewiti will never bring country people that made a stand for side by side. For Chakara Tori, think the way it don't happen inside country. Sute go reach today, Saturday, where we start for Monday day for this month and week where we day for inside country people. Today, we could knock to read the thing the way they don't happen inside country. We could look into this palaver married with scatter for that side for Yaoundé. We could look palaver thing where people they suffer inside part them for country, for inside littoral, for side for east region for country. But we could take una to look palaver for Achidi Achu, Simon Achidi Achu, when I ogawe the bury in Adaso today. Inside to read today, we will look that palaver way some honor. It begin to reseweti. May they put corona mix in the inside water so that all man could drink inside country for by force or by force. So inside to read today, we will look palaver GCE how it come out be inside the west or west. I will take we now go show we now that woman where them kill am for that side for Kumba, now for side for Meme division and Niger woman country people to read day una she don't find. And country people time now so for say witi make we show na who be who for knack to read today sabi say witi we don't get man wait he don't come out for far side for say make we knack to read man we stand from our other side for hand na Oga Tingum Aaron we na man we ibi na global peace ambassadors how they talk am for big book you self don't join with for today for say we make we knack to read. Aaron come good.
Thank you. I just started all man for outside there. South. I just start from Boyo, northwest, southwest. I just salute all man for inside country and the other people the way they follow Equinoxe news outside country too.
Yes, we thank you plenty country people. We go enter inside to begin the chakra, but wait see if I say me gonna hold strong number for today. Where would they tell them say na big people they are on the one we don't take them so inside we for bring them today. We come on for that side for Yaoundé. If you be say wait if stick in over rotten and kokumbiako enough it come on for them stick in over rotten kokumbiako or native would they call them say mushroom enough it come on for them. First story where would they see I'm so another one for Yaoundé. What happen for Yaoundé palaver for married way is poor as how we wanna be see that picture we were producer I don't the show we do want the people that dinner for court they come up for go married the one which was called na scatter for cigar witi woman talk say one in a monogamy massa talk say one on na polygamy so the palaver had me or sute for that side for Yaoundé 7th subdivision it talks with the marriage na cancel for court so family go after now fighting they begin the fight. Oga Aaron you be hear this one when you hear the story who you the one put blame on top of head.
Yes, thank you for this particular thing where you talk concerning what will happen for Yaoundé day. I want to say married na something where before you want go in for something when I don't already she don't discuss talk the thing them agree for what way you get for be and now one of the thing the way you see we as a global peace ambassadors them we work hand in glove for make sure say move prepare the minds for people them like something like this one before they for don't come out for go for day it go be where they don't already know what way they get for go do for day for them say may they go reach for place where they get for make the agreement for marriage then disagreement come on. I go talk say this particular thing there so the two people then way they may be involved that is a man and a woman where they may be for the issue they need for really she don't back build back their mind really think way they be get for go do so that next time they no go instead disgrace.
So when they talk say with them we don't agree they want reach for that side woman for mommy for woman deny say make woman agree that thing for polygamy now so mommy begin right for that for change he became a man for that time or them too they be do bad for say they don't decide marry where they one time they don't tell their family.
Yes, as I talk you know say when anything way they start peacefully from the beginning it go wrong be where the mommy go wrong suppose for no say na so he begin they go because normally the pikin he grow up for him mommy hand and then the master too and we be clear say two people then get for come join how we book Bible don't talk say two people they get for come out from separate homes and they come join. So the separate home the way they come for they for come join, it be get for don't be where mommy for the picking don't be aware. Say now wait the picking they go in for, even the papa to them be aware. Than say they go ahead they do some other thing and for back way they no know only because now the two of them decide. So
other talk to they say the man it begins a woman for a head because even how we marry it don't scatter. Only for evening, it don't come up go for sawe na soiree for receive people for gala. It cost some different gondere propose for you one time. Then gondere agree. Also, they jo internet for inside kissing one time. Picture they come up for that side for Yaoundé.
Yes, till we go talk as a global peace ambassador. I say this issue for Tina, you know if you take injustice a problem when an injustice issue, then you solve it with injustice. If something be wrong, you need to look na way for solve them. You know, go just move to the man. I will say the man for this level. If you don't overreact because if you really need for see what way they happen, and may they come fix the thing amicably because normally the married possibility they say the married see they fine. And they go see live together.
Arranging them,
yes.
Some other person.
Yes.
Now we go leave that matter. We go begin the run. We go to the other one way. If it does so, it concern Douala and Yaoundé. Waiting na palava for matrice na picking them. That means say we to sabi say now so na time for holidays. Picking they come up for holidays for different side. But the one so na picking the way they come out. Yeah, oh na see am so even na 2.5 years. The picking we see am so he come out with his sister. When na 4 years they come out Yaoundé enter for their uncle house for holidays. Days inside Douala, but they can be in a sewity, deep picking for 2 years, don't come the peace for bed. Tungo you see I'm so now wound them that way, family way, he don't come visit them for Douala, woman or mommy for the house, don't they put them on top the picking sewity because if they peace for bed, they give chop, you know the chop for big tea sute, he want be in a time where picking on the sick, in the worry, they take them go hospital, self they not tell people them say they happen, so they reach now for hospital sute, now people for hospital where they open the picking the skin before they see this kind thing. The one so it happen at time where they beat to some picking for the panda so inside Douala here it die. What in the happen? Usa would don't go wrong for our society. Parent them, mommy the way they get picking and one the way they she done with relatives are picking.
Yes, concerning this issue for picking in maltreatment, I go talk say for country here, it be like we don't really move for our consciousness then we throw away because I know they really see how people then they value human life. Even if other things them be like COVID where they destroy businesses them, other things like crisis the way they make people then they die, businesses the way they go down. If you evaluate say businesses then about 5 don't go down where they feel revamp them. But one human life like picking like that one where you go die for cigarette eating, sometimes you don't know, sometimes that picking for be minister tomorrow you no go know, sometimes if you be some director for this country. So when you want make up your mind for take money picking, we not saying like you born them. You get for don't know say that picking, you get for accept the picking like your own picking. You get for no say you get for treat the picking like a human being. Let me say you will treat the picking for that kind of way. So that one I really be against the issue, particularly as a peace ambassador. I don't know if he accept.
Yes. Say, Aaron, question two with some concern where some people begin raise some na say did they ask whether the woman be treat the picking them so because they don't be na picking them or na say na a way for behave. Where it means say even if they be na picking them, if for that so they beat them so for sicker say they don't peace for bed, for sicker say they know the chop.
Yes, for the woman particularly, if for really see herself, if for really she don't pray for God, say may forgive you, or sometimes or something they surely be wrong with you. The more because for me, if you ask my opinion, I would check say I would talk say
person yes, not be normal.
Yes, if I say may they first check the woman, may they start first check the woman. They feel carry out some examination on them for you because sometimes person they do so, sometimes we get some mental issue because I not really see say person picking way, you don't be for belly for 9 months, you go look for that kind of way and you will expect say you would even shoot down they look you. So they fit start from there, and if they fit do a good investigation for with the woman, sometimes the way they feel they react, sometimes when a different thing that they come for head because I'm not sure say if you do that kind of thing so for picking for that age.
Yes, even time where the woman even enter for Douala, the mommy for the picking and they come for hospital for side where the picking the day inside Douala. He say what them don't take the cousin when a master for the house lock him. They ask say he say no na he do the thing na woman who say woman they say woman he don't come out run. They don't know how way they. But now the mommy that's talk so with some to already enter ESA they so person way they do the thing, they show the toxic with they have the vex with the grandmammy for the picking them.
Yes, still way I feel really talk the importance for the community we feel really touch community for the area, because the area where the thing happen for the I believe say the people them, the elderly people then they feel really see what really happen, like from starting from the families, and then they put them together, try to investigate what really happen concerning that other woman where he do this thing, he come on run, because now only them for inside that their place they feel really know the real thing about this picking. So we feel only deceive the one they talk their own, but the real people then I should say elderly people then for the way they get consciences them.
In the check say the matter the female come to, so people they start the fear for the sender picking them for go she done with a different person, whether a family member or not be family member. It go worry too how the holidays they come, because we sabi say for holidays people they always come on go she done for different side them, especially picking them.
Yes, actually this kind of act then they so now really threat for that issue for picking them. And I see say it really find me they really look this issue, may they look into this matter, particularly the law, even the law be put in place. It's supposed to really see how if it protect the rights for the picking them, particularly vulnerable young people them, and picking them like the one, because some of them even they so where they come up for some critical areas, and when a crisis they move them. So we did all for south for northwest and southwest, and some of them they come up for the area
that say they fit stop for
the common, so they no get choice.
They run now because trouble.
Yes.
Before they go different side.
Yes.
Now so Oga Aaron will begin to go with the mami for we ask for the palava for the under development. We will take when I go now for side they call them say with the Kana. Sabi say with some house they do we don't see am CD one so you see am so na school for play where they call them say Kana na village. For some Kate, Kate subdivision inside Kadena division for East region inside country. Now that school that where they belong they go school for day. That other one for back people for village they come also they put some more money together, be some small school. But so you don't pass them power they leave them and a school they win and government school it they so inside country. But the village where they that's where they see them where they not even get school, so self water for day. They not get water. Where you go for front, you go see say what they don't get water, they don't get electricity, road them see in a house that way they day inside the village. I don't talk water, they not day place self for say if you don't sick, they take you go hospital, see how they drink water, they carry water now for well, you know they treat them and that's also they drink. But in this so this village where you go see someone inside place where can suffer, now village where in this way get minerals them. That means say place where the mine goes for day, but their trouble they plenty. It shock you for see the kind images they say now houses or now villages inside country, or you know say the kind thing they see happen, they see the kind villages see exist inside Cameroon.
Yes, when I look images like the one we were seeing for the, I ask myself say for that area you really get mayors for according to the decentralization where you get a new form of development where it come in for come spearhead development. So the question when I look so I will try to ask if this area get that kind of people them, if the areas they get councils them, if they get local government, because first thing we would always talk as peace builder them, not truth, justice. For the defend these people them, that's vulnerable people them. Now a means for the build peace. So people don't say God don't give this area the land because God don't partition all the country. Any side get your own resources. So when are the resources them will be able to sustain the people them. But when they do so, they know the even common water for drink, but where resources they come for they go one man country. Nothing way are it ever worry me some way. And I talk say made the people the way they really be for day. I should say now them be directly responsible. I know what for we know if they talk about this thing, you they call government name, we call Yaoundé. Because yes, we know if they call, make us so they call Yaoundé, they call central government because they more if sometimes they look some the houses and they so sometimes the day where the project then they where the money don't already be. We know so we peace ambassador would ever like to talk my truth. If it used to be so with the see and sometimes money for the project then they can come out but you know the see say the population now have. So that people the way they don't put them as decentralization means for they. That's the mayor and the whole council. They need for really see into the situation.
We even see Kana B there. So yes, Nasuso for Kana there. There's so other picture for Kana where Madame Kushowi Kana 3B. You go see say now village where you get mineral resources. where you go see the other picture for day. You just say in a village where they do mining for day, they mine gold for day. That means with the self company, the multinational company, they exist for day. They even go with machines them, big extractors them and caterpillars. The way they even use them for build fine houses them for day and all that thing. But they mine so they go move all the money in the mining that they go on for that same village. You don't see how that will houses them so. All these things, the people they know now the people them for day that the people also go now to try make and so move small one. We don't use it with the self 1 gram for day for go home. They sell them around 25,000. Picking them how school no they decide go to the try for doing this thing. Now all picking that they not there for school. Sell water way they run for day. Where someone they not get the one we don't think water don't be polluted so. Now instead of that, some people they talk and say the one na curse blessings. That means what they don't get a thing way they feel need them for make money for develop their area, but they still live in thing where they feel call them for big books say abject poverty.
Yes, for me, thing way I feel talk concerning this place. How I be don't talk for some my program too for this platform for this media say when they talk about these issues that did happen. When you compare this place and Northwest and Southwest, I know they really see big difference. The only big difference is people did that. But if you want to look in terms of infrastructure and even the water at talk say Northwest and other areas, then it be very difficult for see some place will be like the one.
No, yeah, you talk so now you way for Southwest where you come out for Boya where you come out, you don't be the work now only for Boya head boy for Southwest. You don't go for different part them. You don't work for villages them for remote areas them. You want to say you never see the kind of structure them.
I don't really be for remote areas them, right to Mafe to other areas them, but this one for here it really it be for some extent because it first happen for other zones them. It happen for other zones the way they get the real minerals the way people they follow and come. If it be say be na other place the way only be sometimes if you be na coffee and other one them now the real mineral them where they live for day. So we should say these people them for here they supposed to live a good life.
Yes. And now you don't talk say this so central government not get the role, but when if you so maybe the legislations and the laws they never permit say they not because they fit decide for toxicity oblige the extracting companies there for toxicity before when I work and I think this what we now must do and for the community.
Yes, for me I will talk say for this area now who they get for spearhead the program not be na the mayor them not be na the council now local government. Even if it be say local government get for the channel and not then get for channel they issue them for the central government for make sure they do something.
All right, we'll continue. We'll go fast. We'll come on loan and conjure. Where so they did that so for conjure too. Now another part of our country where you not get self road for go for day. That means what's in conjure day. On the one we don't see enough for East region for Cameroon, but the one from conjure go see them. It didn't for inside littoral region. But for go from conjure, you get for go now for Bafang for south for West region before you enter for conjure. But I don't know if we go get picture for conjure. You go see and say what you road in all day. Now that's two area where they move. They produce banana plenty, they get cocoa, they get coffee and all that plenty can chop them. The road for go for day, the people they talk say with all that cry for every day say make them fix them road, something never happen.
Yes, when you talk about this conjure day, so now place particularly where me I don't be for day. I don't go for the conjure, take my 2 for them, so I go for the see the way we cocoa the bear for day. But the most important thing about this conjure too, now say na place where it be blessed where cocoa they even grow all season. Sometimes for dry season people they move cocoa. Yes, the place first be blessed say even during the dry season so cocoa the bear for day around the clock. You see now when was no day and with the year of projects then agricultural project like farm to market roads project they won't come like that one. I know they know whether when the project then come the place then they so they need to come off a map when I say now wait till they happen because now areas in that way they supposed to don't get some better road than for day when they go enter then they move.
Now road that now they even the small road that way it get time for Komogo and Konjok where they go so you go reach now for Bafa for Upper Cam division for West region before you enter for the road you don't even finish cut. But not too so even when they talk about government you don't talk say with the responsibility for central government not really be involved in this kind of situation when you look about local government officials them municipal officials now the responsibility of even the people them where them they do businesses where they get the plantations them where they grow all the cocoa them escape them fee they get powers and the means for even do some developments for the kind road them, or with SK they get the possibility. And it talks so because you don't work for area them, and you don't work for sector for cocoa them too, so for different areas them, especially for southwest and northwest side.
Yes, one thing I say for area for developed roads, then it don't always be a problem, because if you be say they will give the chance for the people then where they do their business then as they do, and so maybe if you group for fix the road then I should say the road then go wrong, you'll be fine. But now the system put in place, we get for follow some procedures then for do so, if you go for make some fix some road then do other thing then. So now the thing we can't worry with for the area, because these roads there, so community said for some areas and communities if you come out then they try for fix something, there's some areas they contribute money do, and so if this area the local government for the area if you assist people then for this situation, they are not really know which way they function. I not really know the function for this area. So places and like this one, you will see them for the way you don't fall, go right for down. Then people in the way they contribute, pay money as they do their small business, because this plantain the way they see them for here, now plantain the way they take ticket. And I don't know say when they take that ticket, so the money they come out go now also it end up for day or it they go for central government. Because now the money we get for come out for that planting then wait for that ticket and cocoa, they come out for central government way after at the end it go come out for day for come back and develop the community. But if it come out then they go results and then they come roads and then they fix up, then I would look now the community they
get responsibility.
Yes, they get responsibility
for that. So play for this palaver now, so we will come off fast then we can go talk na the palaver for GC. So I say we take time, you know, over day now we'll talk palaver for GC. You don't they go inside country, the case for inside northwest and southwest. We observe say with the first thing we observe say now Tuesday where GCE start for inside country. That means say with you know start on a Monday, as how it always be. Some people they talk saying I go down question where GCE but it never answer. Then so other one to observe and say what you want when I say I'm so now for Bamenda, that government bilingual school downtown Bamenda, you don't bring picking them, you don't see them now with the uniform. First thing, second thing I say what it is, so they don't the common for different side them can she down left for one big center. For the right for day, what be other observation the way you don't make them of GCA this year and this condition that escape the could affect result.
Yes, first thing where I'll talk about the GCE and I say first, you know, say all things they start with the mind, the conditions the way picking the study for day, picking the study for the condition, it will really give the result. But for the date where the GCE start, I believe saying that the date where the picking they not already be used to for the go school. Sometimes they don't see and say if they feel shift and again for put up for different day, because nothing they come then come talk say me GC start from Monday where you not say picking they be start school for Tuesday. So it will just be like they go start GC for different day because it don't already be for their system how they be start. So for me and for that area I know they really see Tuesday will be now a big problem. But the second thing I say how secure they be as they write the GCE them. Why they not be secure? If we be able for the defend the cause of why they not be secured, if we get to the real resolution.
Now fancy Oga time for Jones, you don't come for Oga for Kanjo we became help for the Palava who toxic come good for the salary for asking a question one time. What you don't see for inside the GC for this year, you don't see any other thing where rather be a negative factor. The way they build the organization, it don't be it shows say results could be a good better than last year, it will be good than what we don't observe. What you don't say about GC this year, graduates?
I think say GC this year, first of all, contribute even the wrong candidate. GC this year, it is so carry picking for back. For Sika say GC for Northwest, for that for Northwest and Southwest, and for other region they feel are fine, but for South for Northwest and Southwest, it not be easy. You know say Palava pandemic for coronavirus, we don't enter a joint problem for Northwest and Southwest. So it make us say picking them where they go school that's how no and Southwest. Plenty they don't cut come out someone they go creepy, someone they go Yaoundé, so they go Douala, so other big city them. So they go that big city now, so population for that side it increase. If some class be the way, if they take na 50 per now, if before will take 75, 400. And you see and say when it be so put the way they go register for GCE, they go plenty pass as they used to register. Well, it shows some congestion the day. I don't know how a government manage that problem. because they say social distancing be careful, be respected, because they say coronavirus, it never yet finished the second phase, it can where it go turn it war, and when you look critically, you see and say, as the Congo side work of, as I say, they start GCE on a Tuesday instead for the usual Monday where they supposed to start, where you feel conclude say sometimes that the Palava country Sunday way it from the west and southwest where it make a come and see and say no, if they put the date Tuesday it could be better for all man, because when we talk say things that they come back to normal is not true, things that they come back to normal but not before outside some place, and they will, if they see a food for outside for Monday say they come on go school or wear uniform, say they go there GCE, sometimes they go don't cut your food. I think say if now say they don't live, I say maybe at least go school some part and then leave one like GCE the right time on Tuesday, why they see how they will solve that problem for Northwest and Southwest, and I still talk because as we talk now so I don't go for inside Northwest for some villages they might see and say picking about 12 years they don't carry belly. The other 30 years they carry belly. When it happen now because of say they don't go school, because if we don't think they report numbers is not true, but not be all set, because when you go inside that deep interior then you realize and say things they still be stand by picking they don't still go school and now picking they don't
and so one them they don't come out. We will get Ogame or for Bafu, they don't talk for here. You talk so say the worry for some interior region, but now some that same region them like Bafu the way they hot, like Bali the way they hot, people they don't come out like for even some division them can right inside, but now we see them for here. The commanders from that same area they don't come right. That means say we not fit talk say the GCA people and the teacher and the people the way they handle teaching, they never do fine, say they never do some good thing, because major incident never be picking, they don't gather them, bring them for right for Bamenda, bring them for right for Kumba and BB center them.
Yes, now fine thing where we go salute the people the way they organize GCE, say they don't do fine work. Me would the pray God say as you don't start fine, make you finish fine. But the question now they ask, and I said that picking they come out for bad food, they come out for got missing gone, they come for that self, but that's the one can write GCE. They can't have who inside who in pocket. Because I remember some part of the that village where they pay school for some time at 7.5, and then after that the nursery school you don't finish when you want us one go die GCE for that side. They not go give the picking enough money where so that wooden place where could sleep until we go to chop. Why he write the GCE one? Sometimes we go take 1 week or 2 weeks. How he could defeat, because I don't see some except where come out for self boya where begin the way they come out different small town they can't write for different village them can't write for inside boya they always complain. So life it not be easy for them, but they even think for chop it not be easy. And when you see begin the right GCE with empty belly, they say a hungry man is an angry man. I don't know how the result can be one begin the right with empty belly. When you there with empty belly, everything straight.
You're not there for your place.
You know the psychologically it be challenge, and then for Adam again on top, you look they say they give a good security. With the right way put a stamp for your corner, we gone all that kind of thing affecting the psychologically, but we pray say make governments get consideration for the beginning where they derive for inside North and Southwest, because if they get consideration, that way they want mark exams them, like the one we come up for northern part of Cameroon where they know say school for day, it is some way, when they ever look average, they see how they consider them for that side. Me they say they consider picking the way they derive for inside North and Southwest, so that make things they go better, because they derive inside very difficult situation.
Now for make you give a talk for number 8, that means say Konye inspector of basic education. That one for Konye for Kumba. We will leave talk for mayor for Bafoso. We will leave GCA Kumba. So join na talk for the man for Konye. If you get that one, no we hear. It talks about that papa for Konye when an inspector used to say talk why they don't bring picking them for different side, because how we be for Bamina so we be there for inside Southwest, especially the one for Kumba we picking the common even for Konye subdivision and the Kumebalo. Yes, na part this mo ye.
Peel, the science for send their picking them for school be very important, and we hand in hand with them we dey try for bring up this picking them, make they can be prosperous Cameroonian.
Why you sent them for Kumba, not for Konye?
Yes, because the crisis, the war, is plenty for Konye, pass the way it did for Kumba. Small security at least they for Kumba, pass the way it did for Konye.
Yes, now inspector that is to people them. So that kind of go we get them so for mayor for Bafu they come on go they have the kind of glassy picking them for Bafu they don't tie hard suit learn go come the right GCE O-level, advanced level, first school living certificate, though they be the right and inside but mean that you have the gland. It also one the way they don't the right, it could push them same they try for the go for before. We no go take over time for them because we will come back for some side can't talk the palaba inside northwest and southwest. We could take now the honor way they vex with him, we talk to with the vex people, the one they call say with the honorable that is Manfo David for inside country. He talks with him, they put corona medicine inside water because Cameroon people no want take corona medicine. Oga, I was with you, Tingum around. When you hear the talk, how you be check sense?
Yes, when I hear talk like this one, first, the first ask the side way they be talk, the meeting will be they go on before they feel propose one because they talk so for this issue for coronavirus too. Where we don't get our own tea, we be the treat natural thing them like gastric and hypertension. We be develop that tea Cayenne. So I'll be a producer of Cayenne for Cameroon. We don't solve problem for more than 1,000. We don't solve problem for 1,000 Cameroonians for that area for build the immune system. But though the tea don't really
how the Cayenne tea and the thing the way they help. I feel you get relationship with the corona
yes.
medicine.
Yes, the relation where Cayenne tea get and with corona will not be produced Cayenne tea for fight. Corona, but will be produce Cayenne for fight gastric and hypertension, other things because time where this crisis be broke out for the two regions, then people they may be affected, where they be lost their properties, they lost their loved ones. Some of them be develop gastritis because they need be chop fine. So some of them be get hypertension because they be lost their loved ones. Them some be lost their properties, their businesses. Some even like my own business too, where be lost and for the issue. So we be develop this tea where if you help for the build their immune system. When our first pepper tea. They call it, we call us in a Cayenne tea. When a pepe, so Cameroonians maybe don't know about Cayenne that way, but now so I should say I don't introduce them. But now, when we talk about this the corona, since the pepe will be the tea be comprised of other things where garlic then be involved for that thing, it build immune system. Where the first way we the see as if we fight COVID-19, now forget a very strong immune system. Because when you get a strong immune system, if it really help you, even when you take the COVID-19, then other drugs, yes, and other viruses them. So when you even when the thing catch yourself, you will be able to say through the testing where they do in hospital and the other little drugs where they give you, if it help you, you come back to normal. But when a proposal they come by this one, may person take yes, may person may they take put COVID-19, may they put the vaccine for water. You know say anything where you take them. When your mind no be for day, it not be good for you, because healing it start from the mind.
Okay.
Healing this you get a lot for do with your mindset, because when you believe for something you take them, you know say they take them for solve a problem. Now already you don't already be 50% ahead of your healing. But now you know say difficulties for Cameroonians they will take this COVID-19 vaccine now because Cameroonians from the way they see.
They don't trust white man the way they fix them.
First, Cameroonians they will first grow up for some area where we believe over for natural things. When that will inherit them from Wapaden with the state, so even some areas and the remote area like the one will come up for sure for day, where that people they dig go for day. Now areas in that way sometimes you forget hospital not easy. But what if person is sick for day? Wait till the river me, wait till the help me. Now that grass them, that natural stuff the way they help for take them. And they don't believe over for the thing because it don't work for them. Now why they see now COVID-19 come, then when man introduce the vaccine now, when man never be
select for day.
They still get down mindset for that
vaccine. We don't get what thing and we don't
the chop and we don't keep
corona no pass really. Yes. We dey for white man side.
Yes.
Why would I want give white man medicine?
Now the thing where
corona they show them pepper.
Now the thing where
it makes we talk for the palaba. Me oga choose to maximum to I will come back for you. When you hear the honor, when a honor for people them with them vote, they go to talk say with Cameroon minister for health palava talk say they don't chook na 20% Cameroon people with corona vaccine. They be one at least 40%. But he not talk say with he don't check sense with for where they put all Cameroon corona medicine for skin. Make corona not there for Cameroon at all. Make they take nothing where all man they drink am. At least water all man they drink am. Whether a big man or a small man.
Yes, this countryman they say come over that side of Bambutus.
Yes.
And a bit shock for your leader in the talk like how he talk so. If na say true, people them before that side they be vote make he be their leader, can't be their mouthpiece where could they talk for their behalf. May he get for go back for them kneel down, beg apology for the people that because it don't fail. You believe that you get for the protect the population, you get for the make them see reason, you get for the cover them, the mammy for the cover picking foul. But if you carry your own picking them, put them for others and make them kill them. Let me say that a problem. First of all, the vaccine where they don't make them within a year. Since 44 years, where HIV, you don't do for us, they do the research for come out the vaccine up till today. They never hear come out vaccine for HIV, and HIV the kill they go. Malaria don't do for Africa for so long and for the world, yet they never come out vaccine where if you come in malaria you wear, and corona you want come in no make 1 year vaccine come out where they talk say for some vaccine come out they go for test them they confirm say it is fine for human being skin before they start the chukam. But now they never take time for make the vaccine. Even the 1 man way they made the vaccine, they say if you take the vaccine no different for inside your skin, no blame them. Now you will that they don't take. Secondly, they talk say this vaccine they so you know the cure for corona, and you know the make them me you no catch the corona. Wait, shows when you take the vaccine, after you take the vaccine, you go for the wear a nose mask. If you continue to wear nose mask, shows the vaccine, you know the help you say, you know, catch the corona.
You take the vaccine,
if you take the vaccine, you still carry corona. Yeah. So when all these kinds of things happen, so and then number three, we see video that they work for social media. Social media na people Congoza will lie a plenty, but the point where they made the vaccine, they never come out to say that one na lie. So we also wait for year how they go come out to say na lie where man put touch a box for place where they be took a vaccine it shine. Yeah. So open magnet or in magnet. So put phone in magnet.
That means they say that something they put on for man's skin.
I don't know. Would it just not lie for social media? But people don't make vaccine. Me they come out and tell we say na lie because when we see all that thing, so all my had the cut. And for last night we there for inside Africa. We know Otomopo, we know Ngangchungang, we know Mukenge. Well, we don't live with them, and we know say clear if you don't move medicine way it cure corona. They not encourage this very MP for Bambutus. You know encourage clear your own medicine where it cure. Because when we ask them, we see say the corona vaccine, you know they do nothing for my skin. Why did they talk so many people they chuka? And they become for country here, they be tell we say that vaccine there so now by choice, so they know you know by force. But now this man is trying to spoil. I don't call the company name for it because I know I made their publicity. They travel spot put in the market for it. Because you don't say they put the sugar inside the water, sugar inside the beer. You call on the name for the water. You put the water for drink them. So you don't spoil that man the business. And when I also you bother get that business.
Some man begin to me just also now say some pass away tea. I when that owner they talk to me they put her inside that water for bottle. If they put her now so them big people will catch them because them. The part that they know they drink.
They go dodge. Even the toss short take that vaccine.
No, the part of say they never ever drink that water for bottle. If they drink in water where they run past. So I'm not finished. Yes, so the tongue I say when other kinds that they happen. So all my heart it turn cut. We were all local product the way we don't make them. No go start for them for defend them. Because them say they never go down national assembly so that they get more for talk. Where Changhe, this also swallow for them. Where this 6 months where he don't pass Changhe, don't take more than 60 lives. He will come up with Bambutus, he no can talk about. He the tongue now about vaccine. He be Minister of Health, all over care about Cameroon and they pass all man. Strong question them
and then see where are the tongue now say me this countryman plenty people and they do Cameroon they face them. For inside Cameroon, people they die palava, corona like how they die for other continents. And for other continents they talk say they be short of the vaccine. People the way they need the vaccine, me they got the vaccine, give them, me with them okay get but no matter who got the vaccine good. No na go chook vaccine. Me
carry the vaccine where remember for here give country.
If na say people they no want say am, no be by force. If man decide say go die, na by force make you live.
Oga, this thing they be serious. Oga Aaron, Oga June don't talk so they man they laugh and a strong talk talk where they talk. It talk strong thing them. But me now so I talk say with him. That man that honor come back later they talk say Cameroon people not be here you fine. If you just they check now say if you get local solution for do thing them the way it go be different from the way one man they do. And I talk now say with him even when I say when I don't get thing them juice you don't talk plenty kind thing the way they for your way if it dey for skin you don't dey help people them. But when I talk if you don't talk about Cayenne used to talk about it it be to say maybe when I not be push for enough for present when I think them for people the way when they never talk camera they dey on top their face plenty they honor them. or just if you talk about clear that these big people they know
Dr.
about that thing.
They know. They didn't to go back.
I go tell.
I go to small border. Couple. That big people them. They didn't to go for back. Go take and drink and then they go for TV talk different things. They know very well.
All right.
The big people then when you want to talk about Kayenti, I go tell you say sometime I used to receive some calls from different areas. No, you know, so that the kind of people they drink Kayenti. You need to know when neighbor they don't already diagnose neighbor about COVID. Now when he follow Kayenti, he follow the other one. But the issue I say for Kayenti, we know they talk about cure. Say the cure. It only be a immune system. You know, say when it be a immune system, it be strong.
But I'm saying for HIV, then we know about how sick the way they hold an immune system.
They hold the immune system.
The problem too that to say, what I get too for the top, make our own people they know. So that man know say if he get the kind of thing, June, if we run come take the thing, may not go take some medicine for we come out for white man country way because really say now we Africa we take the one way come out for Asia, take the one way come out for Europe. But so now so Asian people that's what drink that medicine. Whether an Indian man or China man, people there for Europe they drink their own medicine. We for Madagascar now we for take all
Madagascar. The mafia too much when they come for medicine, palava. Because me I've been a man we don't work inside Kanchunga. I know the deny say me person not take vaccine. No. Vaccine I find thing they say for say may you be safe from corona, may you take vaccine. Johnston folk nobody talk say may some man not take vaccine. But you just tell when nothing where they happen around.
May they not force man for skin. May they not use sense. Put man vaccine for skin.
By force because they can't tell we say this other vaccine not be by force. If you decide say you go stay you so die coronavirus, na your decision. By because salvation is personal. Still about than I say this parallel medicine they so that's something where it then say some well organization they will control parallel medicine because if you look for the Mongachunga, you will see for the Dr. Fu, you will see for the Cleda, you see one of Madagascar. Why it be say the world? What be say the error there for here? Why it be say they never recommend that for the world say when you go for Africa if you take treatment for Ngachunga you wear I get person where if you get that war sick what they call a corona I take medicine for some man who one call enough for here give for the person if drink and maybe well
you dey fine
country medicine so at the if my brother talk say it's over here they cure about but they rebuild immune system and when immune system is strong when immune system is strong that sick enough to hold you if you hold you say you go treat like kata something what the tongue na say make we develop our own system. If the man where he could talk it also, he be wise. He would talk now how we the local researchers we get a Ministry of Scientific Research. What did they do? Somebody corona don't come out. What will be their own proposal? They don't propose for the world say. I think this way we don't do research. We don't come out with that. Instead people from Ganchunga, when you go for outside there for that people them for them they say I think they propose that they push them for back. Again man where he don't make wash. For this country where the corona start, he go through and say this was there so if it detects say you can't stand for corner me if na say corona the watch go show say man dey for corner you way he get corona me shift. He go with them they do also wetin no be dey push am for back because he comot am for here no. They na so then they lead them they push am for back. They bring them over to inside just talk say they go force inside our troop chook am for still may enter fine.
We comot inside that but we wan talk your last talk.
Yes,
my last take some.
My last talk na say for this Makayenti where they talk. I get NGOs where they deal with the Kayenti where they sell Abamenda and away farm and the rest. I never ever talk about say you don't treat when person the camp can't tell me say I be go take COVID-19, I be test I be B positive, I be take Kayenti and Artemisia, I be finished. I say okay fine, it be possible. I not the advertise say it, but I the talk say when I'm a person for any area, when I know say nothing where the complaints in a COVID-19, I the talk say me go for the nearest place get Kayenti and Artemisia drink.
It help. That's what we get other places to read them because when I know when I get plenty talk if we talk for this side, the tank plenty for the to read them. We get time we look the someone actually I choose service with it. Now that's what today they bury. Now people they do politics inside Cameroon. People they don't talk about you say what since we don't die plenty newspaper them all talk man we don't demystify politics now big talk that Ogapo be a way if you don't talk with the family talk say they go bury now that's what today as how they talk so big people they inside Santa but the one so now not always a politicalism for one them for CPT where they be gather that so for a house itself inside Yaoundé man they talk say what you see people they say young film on them say I'm gonna actually don't help me for do this people they buy your fellas them honorable they big people they too so all that talk them but that nana so they bury inside Santa. Now we start with you Oga Jones. Within that time where the man honorable first Anglophone Prime Minister he don't die so you don't the observe thing the way they happen what you don't work a fine what you never work a fine and what you they remember from the man Simon Achiriachu.
politics, I crash my back, I crash your own.
Now I don't talk that.
Thing where he there for this thing, I say, man, when man you don't die, they don't fit talk again about it plenty. Because if you can't stand the talk but about my way, you don't die, even God and ancestors, they not going to laugh for you. So thing where we get for the dawn and only for the shower, ye with blessing. Talk fine talk, even if they go now for heaven or they go to hellfire, and yeah, you got they know now. So now you would ever take for the way you live live legacy. Because also they talk now for them about legacy. What have been a good or what have been a battle, now you would talk now. But me, I would prefer no go talk anything for concerning diamond or under diamond he had or talk say pa he don't live. Reach that age now by grace of God, because all my way when you go for Santa, all my thoughts about being a very good man, a simple man. So they go church where they do clean up pastors. He clean, take collars, he clean. If she don't the shop, they know the talks have been a prime minister. You know who I be. But no be there for that kind of lifestyle. It be there down to earth. And even as this Christ for as I was be start, if you realize that you say I say Pano be come for that side. If it's so she don't, and then she don't for Santa. You know because ever come so we show say na man way if they close to you people them be like you, and you know say charity beginners when you put them not like you, then no think say stranger for us it could like you more. They talk say with
all the plenty people them for no west for Isawe come where they come so they show say they like you plenty. But now you been a top person. Now when the note in the way they happen inside country, and you too be my way they inside that politics, you know to where they happen. Now when they write for big book saying a man will be demystify politics, they want me now say what make all the people they because plenty newspaper they be write that talk.
You know say why you talk say demystify, it depends on the play where the man don't put the chair she down the look at. Because me and you as we stand up for here now, so as I don't talk palabra corona, so my can't say John Stafford don't demystify that corona palabra. Okay. It depends on how who side the man she don't. He look at before talk to the man don't demystify. So people some man go do and you go say as in a normal thing, but some man go say and like say na wonderful palabra. Big thing. So now I talk say it depends on who side way he don't she don't before he look. When he talk say demystify politics, when he say demystify politics, what he look about the achievement them, where it don't affect the life of the population. What he don't do for the book where they gonna carry the for French language. What he don't do, me, I know if he talk me, because when you want to critically put a can't say, if he do this one for me, if he do this one for me, and so what? If he do it for you, how they do it for you affect the community. We want to say the man to build school, if they make the tar road from Commission go to Cambe to Apple, and then the tar the one from Tumba go. That's we not think that 1 year where grandma go come out, he go broke, he can't even motor carry and go before he door where it shows a man don't benefit. The thing where he demystify politics or he affect life for people, he affect the life of community or for a particular group of people. Because me, I think opportunity now I can't call you say give me a son, you picking a hell na me and you, not the community. Because the people the work for the give you the money, now it's a family. Yes. So if you bless,
all man could benefit. Now so me ask my mama, put some picture where they go with the thing where they talk. That one is Santa. You understand Santa inside no west. When I go see how Santa, it don't change. Just also because they want bury now, so they don't go for Santa. They don't fix all them. Do all kinds of things. Maybe now one of the things too. Then that way it don't show say you don't do and we go influence community. How will mommy they look with that picture for Santa inside no west? How they run the be Santa differently than with one berry. I could ask you, maybe you on top, see where the checks is on top about you know people them they big name the inside no west and southwest better. Who you be know as the man and what you get for talk for your palava?
No, for Pastor Samuel Achidacho, I know say if you don't try for your own time because if you don't try for understand what the politics be all about. Now either they talk say don't do some new thing because if you don't understand say the politics for the system where they believe operate for they be been say you touch me I touch you I give it I give back for you wait till you give me. So where in the other hand for me
when me say wait you give me
wait give
me vote I give you the
not talk wait so you give me vote you give me vote even about to be a no something for give even anything I forgive and back. Yes. So I want to talk and say me as a global peace ambassador, I be at the kick against them for that other area. Like you must do something for person for say me return and back. Okay. We young people young Cameroonians would they suffer today so because of this other thing where they will do something only because say if you do one back something.
Well, now why say if you don't come off for your panel, you don't do something, they don't fit do something for you.
Yeah, we mean
say you don't be for your village or for your family for do something for some man.
Yes,
for some side.
We mean say we even for put small book, you would the end book for place we fit chop some small. We know the end book for person we know say if you handle community as my brother be the try for talk for day.
And when you want look, say you go see as the government, there's so hypocrisy. He finished some of that our leader.
Yes, now for say picture for Santa, if we fit get am inside now West, we see how they don't be chase small building there for Santa as how Oga Jones they.
Why it be said that the only way that time where the man died before they can the be road for Santa? Well, it shows if some strong man die for Babaju, they go fix road for Babaju. If not, road for Babaju, you know, could turn up because I remember I don't pass that Santa only for come out for Akum, so they go to Bamenda for that Santa road. Now so water there for middle road, so we don't get the images them. Now so we don't go for they go pick up. But that way flow for road, they say na lake. So they nobody see at that time, and they only pass. They go Bamenda, they turn back inside the water, they swim. No man no care. They go and say that way park will die. Now way park don't die, so they will go another hole again for that for South Congo. They go physical Congo. Now Santa don't tell small London. You don't be a small London.
All grandstand for Santa, they don't fix some. For say, all man who come for the country people, then too be ask them say wait to someone them who are beginning actory for week inside radio. People they will call for phone. They say so now so they be fixed Bamenda for time where president be one day visit Bamenda for 2010 for 50th anniversary for the military. Taiwan go back. They say development come on go back. Ya one day when I sabi report the way we don't do for our road they did broke inside Bamenda. For Boya, all we be there for Boya. That go school that time we Pobia to come for Boya. President say what he wants to celebrate reunification anniversary for inside Boya. Outside, so will be there for my 16 we start will not be no development after they fix all side. When one go back, project the CD now for Boya. So one the way they be start. They not even bring. I remember saying that time they fix that road where we pass for University of Boya, go for Bulu Village, go come on for side for Limbe.
That time to me I be there Boya that time and I be see. So the thing where he there for them and say the question who would they ask and I say, boy, I be detox sometimes say he be so this big problem. The purple, then we want to come for some place. Make the not do nothing, make them leave the place, make it can discover as he did. So when she say motor make buku. He go know the problem for this side, they suffer. When he reach, he go see her, he go solve their problem. Then we pretend. Go carry this thing because you want to look that road critically. Go say they don't fine. They will not carry road for us because they know one day 2 day palaver. After that 2 day, he go come go, then he go come back. He can't wash them because he look road for Bamenda. You see, I say what they do. They know they do pavement. You see small hole. Water rain when they pass that place, no we pass without water. That water over small. For carry the water rain. And water rain come, he can't plenty pass water. He will come climb for road. He spoil that. The pothole the way it be there, they will come back and continue to do their bad work with the sport for their motor as they will do before. So somebody talk this country with the only one that time we pull and therefore the solve. Like now they work around say Balama bilingualism. I go so they talk. Bilingualism commission. If we want to make a man to be bilingual, we want to exam for enam, enia. We not say any man will not be bilingual, not be eligible for that. 2 years, or come on, to be bilingual.
All right, now strong talk that way don't talk. We go with the common inside to we don't get time for not to plenty. As how you do your last talk, you would that's what one time say, or you give your last talk, me talk to some smart we don't happen because we don't the sitting that they bad for inside Northwest and South and side that way you today. You they talk as peace ambassador and person we you on the day too for that side. With the year George that's say the key some teacher for Boya for Kumba yesterday. So yesterday Nigeria woman want come out they go inside Nigeria the key you talk some more for that thing then you talk your last talk ma come on with Oga Jones time you don't finish.
Yes, country people them. That way I hear about killing. Where it means say some life don't already go away if you come back. Now the highest thing way it used to worry my heart over as a global peace ambassador. And now why they see I try for do all things as me as a global peace ambassador, coordinator for Peace Academy. I try for see how I feel work together with my organization to new generation agro promoters for see how we build peace. And when we talk about building peace, some people they check for carry peace plan, begin work up past talk say peace what we are peace waiting. How else some they do? Peace building get something away you get for take into consideration. I want to say young people they understand the first thing. If you know if you define the cause of the fatherless, if you know if you understand, say you know if you solve a problem of injustice. Yes, if you know if you understand the problem of injustice, say you know if you understand, say you know if you solve a problem of injustice with injustice. Yes. If you know if you learn for do it will be right, for be honest, you know if you build the peace. And then where they see say now the main thing where you go start to change the minds for people them, make they really know what they want, where they be honest, so that even if they appoint you for, whether not for your own or other place, you know go use your position for intimidate people then for provoke. Now for this country, I'm not think say we need people the way they feel they talk with some harsh voice. We need people the way they could talk now all in low, whether as an administrator or as whosoever. But I will use this small opportunity to for appreciate that other branch for media where they call the journalism, saying that peace journalism where they practice and show say you don't really do a lot.
All right,
as far
thank
as
you.
this thing is
Yes,
concerned.
thank you plenty. Oga Jones will not finish inside today. You get just seconds.
Yes,
30 seconds or come out.
There's 30 seconds plenty. Thing where I want to talk, I will repeat them. Say bilingualism commission. Muna no the work suffer.
All right.
It be very simple. Even I want to make Cameroon be bilingual. All the interns, public inter examination, them muna no fear when I position them. Make man know how to talk French and English the right time. Even the basic level before he be eligible for go write that exam.
All right, thank you plenty. Inside any exam inside
Yes.
country, thank you plenty. We don't hear you, we don't understand country people. We talk una plenty na Malangwa for be day, Malisu be day for that side na Oga Boyom, it be day too for that side. Emos Fongo be day. We na remain tight. And we remain. We sabi say we get plenty more announce for here before we come out. Announce na say we the woman when I see for spring. So it don't lost. And madam we na that means madam Maduka they talk so they look the as Pekin when Wando Pekin when I see name so when Wando chua nang na he don't lost they don't know sa way a day so if you see person where you don't see Wando Chaku nang you call number them when na 675-5564-092 or if you call some other number when na 693-043514. Yes, you go call the family with the time when plenty when I don't remain with women when I hold them time when I enjoy when a weekend.
Comes up.